Alright, it's the magic of a jump cut.
Yes. What do you mean? We've all just been sitting here having fun the whole time.
The whole time.
In addition to the jump cut and the midget on the shoulder and everything, CJ also needs a pair of assless chaps. So somebody find a mod for that.
Also, Missile Waster has been here the whole time and he just didn't talk until right now.
Yeah.
My login name on Windows is Sir Assless Chaps.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that was a name I was christened with by a friend of mine a year or two ago.
I would just like to point out some continuity issues here. Ryder had just said that everybody was out back, and yet they are out front right now, so I don't know if this was caused by like an oversight in the programming or wizards, but I'm going to write to Rockstar. Right now.
Ryder being high, of course.
So you got all these nameless
Wait, they were all just outside and now they
had to go get their guns.
What's going on here?
No, they went inside to get strapped and then they came back outside.
And the green shirts are going off to be back up and never be seen again.
Hey, look, a blockade that's entirely useless.
That happened, that thing that just happened.
They just drove like 30 feet, stopped and got out.
It's a blockade.
Well, they were using their cars to make roadblocks like that. Yeah. Oh, great! Like
this game is nothing but riveting mechanics of parking.
That's pretty great. How all your nameless helpers all died as soon as the mission started.
Shoot the gas tank.
Whoa! Behind enemy lines. With Owen Wilson.
Well, the equivalent of wearing a green shirt in this game is like being those guys that always died in the original Star Trek. I guess the red shirts or whatever they are.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there are no things with red shirts or that game where that analogy would work better.
Use satchels.
Use any actual real game.
Well,
so those guys had the same problem that the villains in Western movies have, where getting shot while on a high place makes you want to jump off it.
Jump.
Even if you're being shot from the direction that's not making them fall that way.
Actually, it's more of an homage to Crisscross, which is why they were also wearing their clothes all backwards.
Getting shot with a bullet in the hood makes you want to jump.
Did you ever go to school with your clothes totally crossed out by any chance?
What? No.
Crossed out.
You know when you got everything backwards, like Crisscross on the cover of their hit album Crisscross?
I would like to point out that I fucking uppercutted that guy to his best.
Featuring the single, I Missed the Bus.
That was the black version of Blast Joe from... that was the black version of Blast Joe from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Sort of like Punch-Out featuring Mr. Dream, but, you know,
it's like
whatever.
That guy's just standing there.
You know, there's one homie that keeps showing up. He doesn't spawn anywhere, but he shows up in all the cutscenes, and he looks exactly like Montel. I'll point him out, you know, when he shows up next time. It's the guy in the black shirt.
Actually,
he's got a shaved head and a goatee.
Boy, armor.
Maybe he's one of those things that was cut from the game to make room. Because, like...
I don't know. I don't think they actually delayed this game any, did they?
No.
I don't think so.
This was like the first one that Rockstar released that didn't have a delay.
And how silly of you to think they would actually like do something to purposely increase the quality. That's not how Rockstar rolls.
I think it's more like they make the perfect game and then they just sort of strip it down till it works.
Then modders add everything back in.
Well, works is subjective here.
Yeah.
Like in Vice City, if you get too close to a dude, your gun just clips through him and you shoot at the air behind him. That's a prime example. And the way they fixed that...
this, where you just shoot straight up into the air.
But no, the way they fixed that in this, instead of actually making it so that your gun couldn't clip through a guy, they just made it so that CJ, like, hits him if you're too close.
Well, that makes sense.
So it's more of a workaround than a fit. Wait a minute, why is your whole house made of rock?
It's made of granite on one room, marble in the next room.
Mine isn't.
That's one of the mods that I added in, which is why the garage door also opens differently
The
now.
marble
It won't flip
walls
over a
mod
car.
for CJ's house.
CJ's house is made of stone, built by slaves.
Voted 5.
Well, I
How long
thought
is
it
the
actually
credits
looked nice.
on the-
It was the only.
How long are the credits in the README file for that mod? It's like, I want to thank all my
It was
fans.
actually made by one guy, and he's like German or Austrian or something.
I wanna thank my
And he had a
people.
bunch of pornographic photos to replace the pictures on the walls in the house, but I decided not to put those in because I would have felt like an enormous faggot by doing so.
CJ's mom.
Credits to John for having the great textures.
I really don't like
All
those,
the file names were stuff like me fucking my brother. .jpg.
That's a
God,
great file to be
yeah.
downloading over the internet.
At work.
Were there any good car mods?
Are there any good car mods?
There actually is
Yes.
a mod to replace.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, there's
There are-
actually a
there
mod to
actually-
replace
wait,
some of the
hang
stuff
on.
that they put in the.
Shut up. Okay.
No, I'm not going to do the Back to the Future.
There are
mod, all right?
3 excellent mods.
The mods that I
One-
want to
One
is
one
Back
is
to the
the
Future
DeLorean
2,
from
Back to the Future 2.
1955.
3, Back
One
to
is
the
the
Future
DeLorean
3.
from 2015. And the third is the DeLorean from 1885. Download them, damn it!
What cars did they
His 3
replace?
top mods
Smart
are
ass.
The Pony, the Emperor, and the Bravura. All crappy cars.
Does the
Don't replace
2015 one
anything.
hover? That's all I want to know.
No, it does not, unfortunately.
Oh,
But probably
that's
if you...
Then there's no point to having.
Is there a mod that lets you drive the train from Back to the Future 3?
Oh,
I bet there is.
is there? There is.
I bet there is. It just changes the
Is
model.
there a mod that lets you ride the woman from Back to the Future 3?
I wouldn't be surprised, actually. I mean, there probably isn't, but if there was, it would be pretty expected.
I've been burying my moms, man. Sounds like a
All of
fucking
them.
excuse to me. Officer Pulaski thinks you're trying to screw with us, Carl.
Officer Pulaski. Oh, boy.
You know, I'm
Polish.
starting to think that
We own you. You're
I'm starting to think that Tenpenny, you know, he might be Samuel L. Jackson doing his voice,
God himself is
and not David Cross.
You understand?
Are you sure?
Fucking understand.
I'm gonna have
Oh,
to
you're
update the OP
serious?
to reflect that.
Oh, so Samuel L. Jackson voices both Tenpenny and Zero? Did he just
Yes.
do- that is awesome. That is some dedication.
We don't like him, and he don't like us.
He's a character actor. What do you expect?
You make sure he never leaves the
And a
Better.
comedian.
not even in a box.
Wait, wrong dude. Never mind.
That's Eddie Murphy.
I broke the joke. I'm sorry.
Oh, you already have small tops. Why do you need to get more?
Because you never have too many.
No, actually,
I want you to
the
shop
only
around
way
and
that
find
it-
the best prices.
opens up the place. The only way that you gain access to the place that you got a torch is by picking up this set of Molotovs, which are better Molotovs. Like the Molotovs that I have in my head now, if you take them out, they're burning already. You know, the rag is already lit on fire, and then you get into a car with it in your hand. You know, it's totally realistic.
Oh boy, you try to get upstairs.
This isn't the mission where you save Denise, is it? Dan?
For some,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it
I thought
is.
we passed this.
Man,
Last
that's
time.
ground-
no. It's one of the last couple.
So we are getting to the Badlands.
That's okay. I soften her up with
This
the fire
session,
extinguisher again for you. Yeah.
Which I probably won't be in because my computer does not like going past 10 o'clock.
What? What? Just shuts down.
Like, did your parents
It's
like?
from-
Are you in like
put a lock on it?
Are you in a Mennonite
Do you have a
community or
nanny
something?
program? Do you have a nanny program on Net nanny?
It's just my dad doesn't like me being on the internet for
Form Super
Does he have a massive switch that he just?
LP Superstar Chunky Kong 1 2 3 4 5, ladies and gentlemen.
No, actually, it is possible because that's the situation I'm in as well.
Really?
I just didn't want to say anything. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's an
Well, then
option
again,
where-
Roosevelt does like to watch Power Rangers, apparently, so...
So we're all man-children.
I do. It's very sad.
I'm probably the only one with a job and
It's very
education
sad.
and unrestricted internet access.
Oh, I have a job in unrestricted internet access, too.
Except your power's gonna
Do
go
you
out
have
in
an
5
education, though? A higher education?
No.
Uh-huh.
I'm in college.
To be fair, I've
Oh, well,
completely
me too,
squandered
so I
it.
guess we're on the same level.
Yeah, I'm in college.
That'd be cool if you could just drive the car through the windows and that would complete the mission.
I actually wanted to do that, but I need a car that's more wedge-shaped
There's Star
And
Destroyer
on
as a
fire.
car mod.
because I need. No, actually, those trucks with the ramps on them, I might be able to use that, or line up a couple of motorcycles or something. Bulletproof
To do
glass.
what?
Not bottle-proof.
But
to drive
not
a car
glass-
through the windows. Not bottle-proof, no.
You know what is kind of wedge-shaped is the 1985 DeLorean.
My dick.
What about the 2015 DeLorean?
Just throwing that out there.
Look at the Vagos burn.
See you later.
I think Christopher Lloyd's best role though is as Judge Doom in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
I think Christopher Lloyd's best role is that Carl Johnson.
I talked just like this.
Does that have to do with anything? I think that
That's
Christopher.
what he says in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. His voice like goes up.
I'm
and
just saying that I
pitches
think Christopher.
when they find out he's a tune.
I think that Christopher Lloyd's best role was as CJ in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Anybody want to argue with me about that? Didn't think so.
That was better.
I thought that was Samuel L. Jackson.
Scott, pass them ducats over here.
You don't need this no more.
Why do you keep lighting yourself on fire?
The money does not burn.
Because he's a jerk.
You're doing the exact opposite of firefighting.
You're
Gotta
scared.
shoes.
Wow.
Now you are doing the exact opposite.
I tried putting out the fire by shooting at it. I figured the bullets would stop it earlier, but it
And
didn't.
then you tried to put out the fire by throwing fire at it?
You have to fight fire with fire. Didn't you learn
Like
that?
maybe the
Like
two
fire
fires would
with
battle it
Get
out?
out of here, fast.
Yes. You know, like in Pokemon.
It's like antimatter.
It's super
Word.
effective.
Talking Head song. Burning down the house.
So you decided to go into the bedroom for a...
Oh my god, we'll never escape.
Yeah, we should just
Coitus.
have that's
For
go.
coitus.
Just clip it to that ceiling.
It's not a. It's not a.
You know what? This place would
fire.
look better if it's all granite and metal.
It's your
There's
future,
Pepsis on the floor.
Showed her what's up.
The fire extinguisher.
And if you don't
I
kill
gave her
her
one
at
forward.
your earliest convenience,
You better
I'm
get
gonna
the
be
extinguisher achievement for this.
Dead silence. This place
Why
is
are you
basically...
putting out
Some-
the
some kind of
couch?
bag
You
on
don't
it?
do that.
This place
Uh-oh,
looks
gotta
basically
use the
like my
axe
apartment
extinguisher.
right now.
On fire.
You got furniture?
Collapse.
Get a leg up over me.
The piles of trash, debris, fire. Yeah.
You got a table that's made out of Wonder Bread bags, apparently.
Yeah.
You're on
Or
fire
you-
So-
right now.
Are you
Yeah.
on fire also?
Stand back, I got it.
And you have a blonde mohawk and a
But you know, it really
Background.
keeps the rent to pretty low.
I would think you get kicked out.
So do you ride through the night at the speed of light? Are you on fire?
Sure.
is the name of the game to fuel your flame.
You know, I'm pretty sure that
Is this
Ferris
building made
probably said
entirely
the
out of
same
bed?
joke at some point.
It's all asbestos.
So she invented. No.
Actually,
She's the girl
probably
from
is.
me, because she can take a fire extinguisher to the face really well.
Oh, I love your mohawk.
I was nearly dead there for sure.
Hey, you look
Oh,
pretty
show.
girl. You want me to take you home?
Yeah, please, thanks.
Oh, she's doing that annoying thing with her pants where she rolls up
By the
onto
way,
the legs
sorry
slightly.
for burning her house
That
down.
means
Oh
she
wait.
shot someone.
That's not her house.
Is that what
She was
that
just
means?
going-
Yeah.
She has no
A
sense.
fire truck arrives. Oh boy.
Just off
Why is it that you know this and I don't, and I was the one who spent the last 6 months living in the ghetto?
I've spent the last 19 years in the ghetto.
Everybody in the Grove knows you and your brother.
I thought you said you were in the Cerveza, which is like the beer or something, or La Corona,
They're gang members too.
which was also...
This is my place here.
That physics made sense.
I've only heard 2 lines from her, and I already hate her.
Denise Robinson.
Nice.
Give me a call sometime.
Oh good, because I take her on a date next.
Yeah, I like that.
Boy.
I tried to drown her, but that didn't work, so I shot her in the head.
Is that how a lot of dates go for you?
And that is
That's how
why I'm
every
single.
date goes for me.
Well, occasionally he
Trying
likes
to
to mix
find
it
the
up a
right
little bit by
woman, but I
taking
keep
photographs of the
shooting.
body.
What?
Occasionally
Please,
he
it's
likes
your
to mix it up a
girlfriend
little
now.
bit by taking photographs of the bodies and then
We lost
cutting
that
out
chunky
the
guy.
eyes and
Past
the
the
That
bedtime.
chunky one guy really did
uh,
log out exactly at 10 p.m. Wow. Is his dad just like sitting by the breaker room and just like staring at his watch? And he just flips the switch.
he's drinking from a bottle of whiskey and he's got a shotgun just like right across his shoulder.
Anyway, round here. Maybe you need to take me to Liberty City.
He pumps it whenever Chunky Kong decides to take, just take a look and see if he can turn the circuit breaker back on.
Because he
Now,
thinks that since
this
he's on
is
top
actually what my last thing.
you just drank from a soda machine for hours.
I just watched the
While she
King of the
stared
Hill
at me,
episode
yeah.
where Bobby does exactly that. Drinks like 3 sodas in a row. He just like swigs from the whiskey bottle. That's a date.
I love this music.
I'm Carl and this is Jack.
She
That
loves
was
time.
some fine ass food.
Keep listening to her dialogue, folks.
I'm so glad they
classic.
expanded on this for Grand Theft Auto 4.
Nico, I love those clothes that you're wearing. Oh, who dressed you?
We should hang out again soon.
You dress you, you're blind and retarded, son.
Soon she will be powerless to resist.
I was surprised it just add like a little textual mwahaha down there right after that.
Soon she'll be powerless to resist because, it's like resistance and that's in ohms and some shit and you're gonna electrocute her.
No, when it says that, I just
Just tease
imagine...
her right in the lady parts.
I just imagine the goon say emoticon right below that. Soon she will be powerless to
I am looking for a boyfriend-free girl.
GBS.
Will Denise be my boyfriend-free girl?
I really think you need to reinstall the Carlton
Fucking
Moon.
jerk-offs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really does. Why do you not have that anymore?
Because I had to uninstall and reinstall from the high-res textures. Remember?
Reinstall the Carlton.
I should probably
Yeah.
add Alcatraz back in as well.
Alcatraz is
I
in
need
the
it.
original game.
Nope.
Wow.
They were originally going to include it, but they took it out because they didn't know what the hell to do with it.
I'm gonna make a mod for you, Roosevelt, and you have to
It's sort of
install
like
it.
the real
Essentially,
Alcatraz.
To live there.
And what mod with it?
And
It's
then
going to be a
it's
mod
Well,
for
it's,
the show. Wait, listen, no, it's nothing to do with Back to the Future. I'm going to... That was a nice jump. I'm going to mod the satchel charges to have Duke Togo's face on them. Like your Shrunk's fan art.
Yeah, amazing. I should do it.
You know the guy who did the Golgo...
Oh, the thing.
chart?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
definitely, go for
I'm
it.
gonna mod that for you. As soon as
Whenever I
figure
think
out
of Alcatraz, I think of that one episode of Scooby-Doo where they go there and they get chased by this lady in an iron mask who rides around on sharks. Somehow. Like she uses them for skis. The ridiculous episode.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
I don't know, I can hardly suspend my disbelief in the whole premise, quite frankly.
Oh,
I don't think I would enjoy that show.
Tell me something. Would she have gotten away with it were it not for those meddling kids?
I don't even know what her plan was. Like, it was like, I'm gonna go on this abandoned island and scare people away from this.